Hello out there. This is Steve Wallace with the Wallace Law Group, and this is our first installment of Bankruptcy Basics. So the first question that we have to answer is, will I lose my home if I file bankruptcy? The answer is in Florida, which is where we practice, absolutely not. Florida is one of the best states in the world to file bankruptcy. In Florida, Florida has the homestead protection, and under Florida law, coupled with bankruptcy law, you have an unlimited exemption under bankruptcy law for the equity in your home. So, for example, if you own $1 million home, free and clear without a mortgage, you can file bankruptcy and you will not lose your home. The key, though, is inside of bankruptcy, you still have to pay your HOA dues or condominium association dues if you have that in your property. You also would be responsible for any taxes, and then obviously any maintenance on the home, like any electrical, utilities, cable, water, sewer, internet. You obviously need to pay that if you want to maintain that in your home. Also, if you have a mortgage, a different type of bankruptcy known as Chapter 13 bankruptcy could be very effective for you. I practice in South Florida, which is the Southern District of Florida. And in the Southern District of Florida, we have a variety of mechanisms for you to protect your home if you're behind on your mortgage. We have a program called the MMM Mediation Program, which allows you to have protection under the bankruptcy laws as long as you make an agreed minimum payment, which will cover taxes, insurance, and HOA dues to maintain your property while you're in bankruptcy. It's called an adequate protection payment. And then you have the right, upon motion of the court, to have a mediation where you can actually hold your creditor accountable for an attempt to get a mortgage modification agreement, or if you don't want to keep your home, you could have a short sale, and then even if the property is worth less than what you owe your creditor, then you would have the ability to walk away from that home without any liability. It's a very excellent program. If for some reason you don't qualify for obtaining a loan modification in the mortgage modification mediation program, you also can, inside of Chapter 13, you can have a payment plan up to 5 years where if you, let's assume that you're 6 months behind, you could pay that 6 months arrearage over a 5-year time frame. The only requirement is that you continue to become current on your mortgage, your taxes, and your insurance. And that's required to be paid inside of a plan. Well, thank you so much for our first installment of Bankruptcy Basics. Will I lose my home in bankruptcy? You can please, if you like this video, please subscribe to our YouTube channel, clicking the button above, and then visit us on the web at thewallacelawgroup.com. And once again, it's Steve Wallace, and it's truly a pleasure to educate you about the benefits of bankruptcy filing.